painting where we have been doing anything but the Little French Village lately. We did this, you know, in the last couple of days. It looks not so great. We had this going. That was like, I'd really like to work on that, but you know, it's too advanced to say, hi, that's a warm-up painting. I mean, a warm-up painting. You know what? We just got some pears. I'm gonna grab a pear and let's find a, let's see, find some kind of half decent paper to see what this is. Oh, this is a watercolor block. Let me see. Is that one sheet? I guess that's one sheet. Okay. I guess that's the, okay. That was a real fail right there, gosh darn it. Anyway. Oh, and this was another warm-up painting that I don't know if it's kind of mediocre, I guess. So, let me grab a pear. Okay. Well, you know what else we have? Let's see here. I'm gonna try to get an interesting, you know, thing, composition. You know, you don't normally showcase the bottom of a pear, right? So I don't know what's that. Does that look okay? Not really. That, I don't know. Those shadows are horrible. See what it looks like. Well, that looks nice, but it's a little dark, isn't it? Try overhead light. It's good to have a single light source, you know. So, okay, that, not bad. I don't know. Got a shadow. Let me see. We have this. Where's the? That's got that for a single light source. That makes kind of a long shadow. Let's see if we have the good light on. Oh, you can't see the shadow anymore. Us, I don't know. Doesn't really look great. Raining out. Is it raining out where you are? Huh. Okay, so, I don't know, it's not really an exciting, still life, is it? I guess let's just try to do a quick watercolor study and just use this brush and not worry about the lighting so much. Hi, hello, and goodbye, and ang. Uh, we're going to do a quick study of this as a watercolor warm-up. I guess I'm going to grab the yellow palette here for that. Let's grab this yellow, which is, I don't know what. I'll try to use this big brush here because the pros use a brush like this, so even though I hate this brush, it did cost $60. I know that. It was a gift, but it cost 60 bucks, and I see, you know, my hero watercolor painters use this brush. So anyway, we're doing it on the back of this mediocre painting because, you know, lack of confidence and all that. So just gonna, this is the mid-tone, high tones on there, and so good, we just established that. In my technique or whatever is to identify planes and then paint the planes and not try to draw it first. So here I got a slight green I'm going to see about hitting this shadow right here, and not really a great color. Grab a little blue on there, and I'm going to try to get a more profound green. Okay, there. Okay, that's good. Not great. Now you see we have a highlight right there. Yeah, you can see that. So that's why that's going to go right down here. So we're just trying to structure up that shadow. And here I'm just going to take the darkest area of that shadow because there's a big reflection of this pear on there on the left. So here I just want to come down here and we're establishing the this area which is closest to the viewer. So not really the perfect color for that job, but you know, we're in a hurry and we're just trying to make it happen here. So I'm going to see about this yellow here. I don't know what yellow that is. And I'm just random mixing up some kind of color. That looks good for one of the shadows. So let's see if we can't just come here and come down here too, and that's good, not bad. See down here. All right, now we need to get more of a bold yellow, which is going to be a challenge since I have the yellow palette here because I want to, you know, the original yellow palette was this corner of this palette here, and draw me cross. Please draw me. What's cross? Is that a K-pop character? And how long have you been doing art? I've been doing it for a long time, but got serious at different points, and right now we're on the about a 5-year serious, but was also serious 25 years ago and super serious in the 70s and 80s. So anyway, let's see what we got. There's some yellow. It's supposed to be yellow. It's kind of nice. Okay, and then down here we want to take this and you know, establish that. That looks good. And then let's do down here. That is not so good because this is supposed to be super light right there. And that is okay. Good. And then here, I'm just going to try to pull some out here. Not a lot pulled out, and I guess we should try to pull some out right there. All right, I think we got a bit, I don't know, a good underpainting there. I'm going to try to put something in the background. Let's just take a very faint blue, hopefully faint, and hopefully not a lot of lean to green, because I just don't want a lot of lean to green. Let's see where we are here. So I'm going to go darker in front. Let's just come down here and good. Now I'm going to take some water, so we're going to be like same thing, lighter in back. And so that is kind of turning green, but whatever, we got to just roll with the punches here. Okay. At least we got some color all over the place. And that looks good. It's got to dry, and so now I'm going to put it to dry over there. I guess I should take a picture of the, that is the approximate thing. How do I take a picture here? Okay, I found resume, never mind. Maybe I should start over because that was a pretty long thing. That was our subject, that's our underpainting, and now we're going to jump into the little French village. Oh, it's back, welcome back. I don't know if I should leave it. Do you think that's going to make like a big space in my video for like, 3 minutes? I don't know. Anyway, let's just jump right back on it. And, this thing is not dry, so I'm just going to move this up. We're going to try to set it up again later, and I want to jump into the little French village. Let's turn on the overhead light, and now let's see. I need to really take action here. So I'm going to start with a harmonize wash, where maybe we can harmonize some of these components. I don't know where to go. Let's see. Here's a weird green we had going. Let's see if we can do something in here and just say hi. We're going to harmonize the, that looks okay. We got an addition of a new color in a critical area. Try some right here, why not? I really don't like that. Same color right and left, so I want to make this one a little bit darker. And I don't know if that's good or not. Might be okay. Maybe we can diffuse the edge, and I'm going to see about this. Okay, that's nice. Okay, doesn't look bad. I'm going to come in here and harmonize. When you look at this from a distance, I really don't, the way these greens, I mean, we got this thing here, and I don't know, the whole green thing wasn't really looking that great anytime looking at a distance. Let's see if that's okay. I like that. That's painterly, right? I don't know. Do we want some out here? I don't know. Why not? Yeah. Okay. All right. We're adding a new dimension here. And over here, try this one right there. This could really use, like, I don't know, more detail. So why don't we try to see if we can punctuate in there with, I guess, let's take some of this orange maybe, and then mix that with some green. Have must be a fall color, right? I don't know. Not that we're especially in fall, but right here, I just thought that was just too too much of a singular personality blob. That looks okay. see about like right here maybe. Looks good. I like that house right there. I don't know, let's go right here maybe. That looks nice. Hey, we're really going places, aren't we? Look at that. This is I don't know, like 15 hours. If you look at all the live stream, I started this May 23rd. So it's a couple months and somewhere between 10 minutes and an hour a day. And but I skipped the whole last week for some reason. So just because what do you call it? I don't want to say I was in a rut or painting became unpleasant, but it was. Where was I going to do this? Okay, let's try to get some of that. And that looks okay. And right here, I mean, this I don't like that. This area here, but whatever. And when I look at a distance, I don't really like the greens at all. But we'll see what happens with that. I'm gonna try some right here. Why not? I don't know if that's good. I mean, it looked good right when we do it there. It might be okay. Let's go right here also. I don't know. Hopefully it'll get fade out and we won't be thinking in terms of, wow, we just painted that. Is that terrible or what? This does not seem like it could hurt. Harmonize wash. That's what we're thinking about here. I'm really trying to finish this, and this I'm kind of thinking just leave that pretty much as is. I don't know if it needs a little features. I definitely want to do something with that sky. I mean, the sky in the picture is like a nothing sky, but I really want to build that up so it's at least as intense as down here, but up there. Which is going to be tricky since we have this, white of the paper, and I wonder if and when this gets framed, if we even want to have that, white of the paper visible. Good question. I mean, that side there looks just perfectly fine cut off, right? The bottom is going to look dumb cut off because of that one house that's sitting there. Anyway, gosh, that was I'm glad we had this time with the little French village. Now I want to switch gears and work on this, which is this, which was coming along good. This is a warm-up painting from a couple of days ago, and let's see where we're at here. We're just trying to do like, I think I'd like to refine this a little bit more, which is that area up there. And let's see. Oh, and speaking of maritime theme, I found these two shells, which I thought, we could actually, you know what I got those shells for is because I just got this this Lumograph, Mars Lumograph, supposed to be the best pencils for drawing, and so I really was all excited about drawing, but I had it a week now and I never did any drawing, so this was going to be a live shell model for drawing. Ooh. Okay, I want to work on this horizon line a little bit, and I think if you were around when we were doing the horizon line to start, it was we were working on the tree line that is way back there. So see what we got here. Is this an appropriate green for the tree line? I'd like to get a little more blue involved. Let's see. Okay. So you see right here, there's like a whole tree line right there. That's what we're trying to depict. I want to use several different colors because if we have the same color going all the way across, it's going to lack depth. So that's good. And maybe just a touch right here. Plus, we don't want to have a whole bunch of dotted lines of, so, light, medium, dark, light, medium, dark. We don't want that either. We want a sporadic collection of greens that, each green is going to appear a little closer or a little farther. So here I'm going to take incorporate some blue to my yellow here. To my green. Maybe we could even take, this green here, I think it's called jade green. It's kind of a aggressive green, which I don't know. That looks terrible, but let's see. Sometimes what looks terrible can actually be okay. That looks terrible, but maybe it'll fit in our little thing because we need a couple of little darks there. Let's see. That looks all right. Just a little hint right here. I don't know if I like that one. It's a little close to the edge to have a jarring, what do you call it? A jarring contrast. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I don't know. I'm going to see if smear it out a little bit. Okay. And now on that building, it's like a cool white. I don't really want to be jumping into any white. Why don't we just take this, what do you call it? Thatch straw kind of look. It's not a cool color, but whatever. We gotta keep this thing moving. I'm just gonna come down here and just add a couple things here. That's fine. And then out here, the little thing. Let's see if we can get a little thing there. Fine. And try a little line right there. Okay, that's nice. Gives it a little bit of dimension. And here we got a continuation. I don't know if that's so great, but at least it kind of helps us with the depth. I want to go a little heavier on this green thing, and I think we're really going to be going places with our tree line. That looks a bit intense, but it's okay to exaggerate a little bit because it's going to dry light. That's good. Get a little bit more emphasis. Oh, that looks okay. And up here, let's see about just making it a little bigger. And that is fine, but I want it to be not too intense right at the edge. So I'm trying to do a lighter. Here, just want it to sort of disappear. And this guy needs some peaks there. What happened? Okay. All right. Looks fine. We gotta remember this underpainting, so it's a bit. Get rid of some of that. Okay. All right. I don't really like it anymore. So close to the edge to have such a vibrant color. But it looks good. Let's just try and get one more incidence of a dark green, and at risk of being too literal, I'm just gonna mix this. It's called Lunar Blue, which is a Payne's Gray leans blue. And let's mix that with the green. So here we're got this one green. We got a mixture of lunar blue, and so I guess we got ourselves a dark green. Let's just see if we can't come here and get some moments of definition or something. Looks good. See a little bit right here. Actually, some even came down that spine. And right here, some's coming down. Okay, that looks good. Reluctant to put a blob right there, but it looks fine, I guess. All right, that looks good. And this looks like a distant person already. Okay, I guess I gotta go to work. That sure was fun. We worked on the seascape beach scene. We worked on the little French village, and we're trying to change the personality of some of these greens in there. Plus we did a underpainting of these two pears, which I guess you can't see the pears anymore. There's the two pears. Is that all we did? I guess so. It was art fun, real-time watercolor painting. Thanks everybody who stopped by. Thanks for those thumbs up. Wow, that was great. Okay, so run to work. I'll see y'all tomorrow or some other time. And oh, what days do you usually stream? I try to stream 7 days a week, and it's a matter of overcoming procrastination. And I don't really see the comments that often. Let's see. Okay. I'm off to bed, not bored or any comments. Hey, appreciate that comment. Your content is super cool and engaging. Wow, okay. That's like the highest rating there is, right? Okay. Anyway, so I'll see everybody next time as we, I really got to finish this by like October 5th. So it's right around the corner. And, this one I'm being too careful because I think it's coming out nice. That's always the killer, right? And, I don't know, our last project, I can't find it now. It's, oh, there it is. It was the sunset, and you can check that out on the last couple things, where this one we scraped with a knife to get the highlights in the fence. It really isn't that great, but it's okay. Some other stuff, this was a recent warm-up painting that, we stopped really working on because it was too good to warm up, and I don't know what, not really good enough to go sell it to the museum, I guess. All right, everybody have a great day. See you next time.